Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Crow. I hope you guys are doing great. Today we're back with episode 53 of Genshin Impact. This is going to be part 2 of Act 5. On the last episode, we left off with the start of the assault on Academia. Initially, I did thought that we did get caught actually, and apparently that was the plan all along, which is to deceive the sages to think that they have the upper hand, and we are starting to get into the counter attack right now. So I think let's just go ahead and get into the quest and continue. I know it's not a good thing to wish for, but I really hope we kill the grand sages.
Are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject. But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Nah, it's okay. I think she's
Don't
good.
worry. They won't be worse. Everything's going to be fine.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Oof. Right. Oh, we're using Nilo now.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Probably.
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Yeah, you both can help.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends. I really, really appreciate all of your help.
Ooh, that sounds great. Ha! How can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going to the Academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
Alright.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the Academia would do.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Probably would work.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Alright. Oh, it's the Knights of Flower.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda candies plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy?
Alright.
We have more than we can give out.
Probably.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less.
It's probably doing it for Dunya's
I'll
art.
pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Oh, there's a single tree over here. Nah, I think I went to that place already.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right, time to hit the stage.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
Oof. Here goes nothing. I'm not even sure what this is about. Very likely that this is just a distraction. Wow. People seems to like it. Wasn't expecting that.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
Oh, that's going to
How
draw attention.
uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Oh, and
do
then
you
the
think we should,
information is going to...
Stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Nice. Ooh. Where did they go? Wait, where's the soldier? Hello? What's happening there? Why did the soldier just pass by them?
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage?
Certainly sounds like it. Sounds like Milo completed her task.
Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha?
Okay, maybe the arrest instruction was for someone, because I didn't get to read the whole comment just now during the cutscene. Maybe the instruction was to arrest someone that is not Nilu, but someone else in the city. When he pretended that he had been corrupted. Do you remember when he rushed to the Grand Sage?
Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted?
Well, he has a quick hand.
Oh, it's a time-tested trick of his.
He can maintain his composure when things get chaotic. That's why he can pull off this kind of thing.
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil.
Because you cannot get to him, huh? He's always the one that gets to you.
Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Okay, now we know what the task is.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again.
Ah, I see. So they weren't using it before.
With the Doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How
Ah.
despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia.
I see.
It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyagarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it.
Okay.
Only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyagarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public,
I
the
see.
sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban, and so the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
What was the misleading information though?
Sure sounds complicated. But it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the Academia without any effort. That's pretty clever,
getting right into their heads. I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their
True.
ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
True. So they act as if the command is from the sages, but then it is actually come from us with the capsule that we swap, right?
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
I wonder if that is something that is going to happen in the end here. Are we going to, destroy the Akasha system now that we know the downside of it?
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
So they already have a suggestion at this time. So that was weird why Hatem suddenly just suggests Nilu to join them. So they already discussed this beforehand. I
Nilu
see.
of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone...
Okay, what's then?
Then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
Okay. So Dia is gonna free the Eremites, I guess, and then lead the charge to the academia.
Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the academia, this is our hunting ground.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only...
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation. Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach them a good lesson today.
Indeed. The trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one
So what
place.
was the misleading
Make sure to attract their
information that
attention.
they input?
That will be the key.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
Oh wait, that kid, what role did you give him?
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
Oh, Isak is going to act as the Lesser Lord Kusanali. I see.
You got a point.
Very smart.
Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
Good luck.
Dang, this is getting more interesting, to be honest. This is like a heist, to be honest. It's like watching a heist movie with all this planning and stuff. I like it. I like it very much.
This outfit.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, okay.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. Won't get cold feet.
That's sweet.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
Right?
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
Run, Isak, run! Wait, we're controlling him? Or is this a cutscene? Okay, it's a cutscene. That's very weird of them to do this.
Guard over there. Did he already run ahead of me?
Do we have to control him and sneak?
This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Hide in the field.
Huh?
Okay.
Did I just see something dart by?
Okay, this is a little bit stressful. I got a little time to do a decision.
I'd better go have a look.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Did I make a wrong choice?
Were my eyes playing tricks on me?
Uh-oh.
I should go check to see if someone's hiding over there.
Stealthily move to the right.
There seems to be nothing here.
Seems to be the only...
Just to be safe, I should look around.
They didn't find me. I was close.
Didn't even have any choice. That is a lot tougher than controlling the character by ourselves and then do the stealth.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali's over there! Stop!
No! Run!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not see anything just now?
Oh no, they found me. Where should I go?
So it's the Grand Bazaar!
Target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her!
That's the objective, right? Luring them to the Grand Bazaar. So did I did it?
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry, hurry! This place is... Why are you all
Oh,
here?
nice. Trap them.
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you? Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little
No, you
brat.
did good.
So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition or a personal grudge.
Yeah, time to kick some
After
ass.
stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
Assemble!
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
Yeah, you got outsmart, buddy.
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Alright, so what now? What's the next step? Oh, he's finding out?
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbaha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
There are no guards.
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Yeah.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
You've been had, buddy.
Yes, I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands.
You sure about that?
What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring?
Hmm? Oh, so he did check that can knowledge. That's interesting. So did Alhaitham manage to hide that instruction?
Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
Confirm? No, I haven't. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us.
Ah, this is what Alhaitham said, that they become too dependent on the Akasha.
If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words against me?
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Oh, nice. He's going to lead us then?
Yes, Grand Sage.
Dang, this is like watching a movie. There's a lot of cutscene, although it's not a full-on CGI, but still very cool though. It's like watching a movie.
Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately.
Oh, this is a song from Act 4 when we saw the cutscene.
How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it.
Or did she manage to disappear?
Impossible.
Ah.
That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes.
Is it though? Maybe it's the Akasha?
What a comical sight is our.
Oh, Sino, yes. Judgment time. Come on, you need to kick his ass. Finish him.
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know.
Oh, does that have something to do with what the doctor did during Act 3, where he put the information directly into their subconscious? So, did we do the same thing in making the Grand Sage believe that she is not here?
And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Sino, have you been waiting for a chance like this?
Yes.
The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me, but I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
You are.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
Judgment time.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you.
Ooh, this is going to be your grave, buddy.
As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
Punishable by death.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Oh, come on. Oh, cutscene. Yes, please kick his ass.
How long do we have to wait? Paimon wants to know how things are going out there. Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen.
Don't think like that. We must trust our friend.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives?
Nah, I'm sure they will come and save us.
Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this. When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
Yeah, for 500 years, my god. Ooh.
Here comes your savior.
Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You were scared out of your wits just a moment ago.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Well,
thanks a lot.
Glad it all works out now.
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish.
How's Nahida?
Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the Academia are all taken care of. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around.
Oh, nice.
As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So, how's Sino doing?
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands.
Yep.
So he probably does too. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened.
Oh, we already know something weird is gonna
We should have
happen.
already rescued our Archon.
It all sounds amazing. We need to rescue her.
Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Alright. Oh, so this is where the Sanctuary of Surasthana is. I've never... Oh, I think I've been to here, but I don't... It's just that I don't know this is the place. Yeah, I think I've climbed to this place before. So this is going to be the domain? Ooh, finally! Free! You can touch some grass now.
Should I say it's nice to meet you?
Maybe.
This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body.
Yeah, we finally meet.
Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize.
Why?
During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all.
In a way, it does. Don't worry about it. You've also helped us a lot. You deserve to be free.
Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends! Thanks, you two. Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world.
Maybe both?
My concept of self has become so clear. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
The Academia's god creation, saving Amansu.
This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world.
Nah, that's our job as MC.
Okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out.
Mm-hmm.
There's one more thing.
Okay.
For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay.
Yeah, banish them.
Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you!
I have an idea actually. She can hack into people's consciousness, right? I want her to hack into their consciousness and let them have a taste of what the samsara is like.
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself.
Have some confidence.
If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
Her and her analogy again. This is knowledge that only you yourself could have discovered.
Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the Academia is with their god creation plan.
Scaramouche did say that it's almost completed, but we know it's pretty much completed by now.
I need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it. First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon.
Oh, so that's how it was before. Well, if that is the case, then I guess it is a good thing then. So I thought it was better to destroy the Akasha system altogether. I still think that is still the best choice too, because people have been dependent too much on it. But that might be because the sages have been the one who set up that kind of mentality for the people.
After all, the Academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust.
Oh.
This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also
I guess in terms of the ideology, I guess.
If we don't stop the God creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
Alright.
You might as well prepare for a fight.
Yep.
When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
Let's just go ahead and finish this. It's getting a bit late. I don't want to delay so much, because I'm gonna be very sleepy by then and probably lost interest. Let's just go ahead and finish this.
I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant.
Or maybe it is your own design. Eh?
Oh,
who knows, right?
This is for you.
I'm still sticking by with that idea where she is actually Rukkhadevata. But can we have it as a pet?
Huh? What's this little floaty thingy?
Replacement for Paimon.
It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal.
Oh,
It may
interesting.
not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations.
Well, we already know what it's going to be used for.
Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon! We're both small things that float!
And white as well.
All the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears as a traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore!
It looks completely different from you. Are you actually upset?
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the traveler's irreplaceable friend.
Nah, she's replaceable.
You're so good at comforting people, Nihida. If only the traveler was as smart as you.
Nah. Okay, you know what? Time to swap our pet.
I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you. Nihida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier.
She's gonna be confused again.
There's something I need to confess.
Okay.
Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting.
We figured that already.
You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Just wait till you are released to the outside world. I'm pretty sure they're gonna love you.
If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support.
Don't worry, fighting is my forte.
I'm glad I can rely on you. So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right.
Oh, we're gonna make her fight, alright?
I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's skip to it.
Alright. Here goes nothing. Oh, this is where we're going to fight him. Creating a god. Yes, we are using wisdom to create a god. Nihida, you ready? we're going to use you as well as his mummy to teach him some lesson.
What is this place? Is this really the way we need to go?
Sure.
Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap bang in the middle of the city?
It kind of looks like the inside of the rune golems that I've entered
The sages
before.
wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two?
Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal.
Yeah.
But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone.
Nope.
The Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
It's to help one of their own harbinger become a god after all.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous.
Is that it though? I've always felt that this doctor is different from the academia sages.
Also,
He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency.
well, he just need the data.
Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental
Oh,
process.
that is something I agree. He seems to enjoy that. Probably enjoy watching people suffer as well.
The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the doctor being weird is actually normal.
Yeah. Not gonna lie,
So,
that is true.
This Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer?
Mm-hmm.
We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so she knows.
The other obsession is probably related to his past. I can't quite explain it.
Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that temper and ego of his.
I'm sure he's willing to endure that just to achieve his goal.
Sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well.
We had a few encounters, but none of them were pleasant.
I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation. Ah, I see.
Fascinating. You sure about that?
Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Let's go.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed.
That's not a surprise. I already seen him control the weather.
Oh no, what should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against a Fatui Harbinger with a gnosis.
Nah. He's not even that great. Remember that A fought with Raiden Shogun for 500 years. She's a lot better.
Paimon? If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous. Aren't you too, Nikita?
Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth.
Yeah, because she's been locked up, right?
I feel not just nervous, but curious as well.
Oh, interesting.
Curious? Curious about what?
Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge.
Aww.
And if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However,
See.
only fate is about that which has yet to occur, so it has always drawn my curiosity. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge.
Ah,
That's also
okay.
why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction. And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I
Mm-hmm.
will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing?
I'm not sure if that is something that you want to say in a situation where your life might be in danger, but okay, I'll take it for now.
Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling.
I'm also looking forward to it. We won't lose.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Okay, we have a general idea of what to do during the special program. I hope so. But let's just go ahead and see. Oh, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Oh. Wow, look at the void behind him.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom. And
Booer?
standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he annoying and powerful now like Greater Lord Ruka Devata?
Wait, Booer?
I can't
What
feel
was-
the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears
Kunikazushi?
infinitely small and ugly.
Is that his name? Was that his name before this? Shoki no Kami, the prodigal. Pfft, I didn't even get to read that.
It really feels like a god's.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply.
Ah, I see.
How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human
I'm not sure is this if this is the time for you to be amazed by it.
You sure are something. Dishing out compliments
Yeah.
at a time like this?
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
So he's still the same old Balladeer on the inside. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Dude, your mom is a lot powerful without a gnosis. We're gonna kick your ass.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you.
Yeah, so is A.
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
Still the same Balladeer we knew.
The strife engraved upon a Gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Teyvat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War. This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power. No wonder your own people have abandoned you, god of wisdom.
But from now on, Nahida's follower will only continue to increase in the number.
Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of
He
wisdom.
keeps calling that Bur, the god of wisdom. Is that Rukadevata's name?
You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat. Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Nah, we'll put you back to sleep. Okay, let's see.
Stabilize! Perish!
Okay, let me guess what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, there's this thing here. Oh, it reveals the...
Solidify!
Oh, let me go ahead and... No, I just need stamina. I don't need to go all out. Just need stamina. What does I need to do here? Do I need to use this specific? That is cryo. Do you need to stand on cryo? Is that it? I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to do here.
My endless cycle begins!
Ouch. That's painful. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do here. Trying to pay attention as to what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, I can attack them. Dang, that was stupid of me. I didn't know I can attack him. That's a lot of damage already.
Grow. Shine down.
Stabilize!
At my command, you shall fall!
Big damage. Die. I'm just too strong. There you have it. Oh, by the power of Dull Blade. Oh no. Just raw power. Okay, now he has his body. Okay, I don't want to rush this, so let's go ahead and take some time and just watch the mechanics. So I don't really understand the point of it just now.
Solidify!
Okay, this is the part I think that we cannot attack him, I believe.
Illusion shattered.
Okay, it's very big. Okay, yep, we deal very... What are we supposed to do here?
Kneel!
Ouch.
Stabilize!
Are we supposed to... I don't quite understand what we're supposed to do here. I'm not doing any damage, to be honest.
There is no escape.
Reality is pain!
Oh, that is the Gate of Babylon. Power of Dull Blade, let's go! Bam! Oh, it's like the same energy that we did during the Duel Archon quest. Come on, Aether, you're stronger than this. Oh, you're better than you thought. Oh, okay, I take that back.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human.
You sure about
You're
that?
having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Boor.
Hello? No, I refuse to believe it. It must be an illusion or something.
Is almost complete.
Oh.
Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
Oh. Oh, Nahida, let's go. Illusion?
We just concluded the 168th loop.
Oh, she did a samsara loop on him.
To create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and samsara cycles.
Ah.
Power of dreams. When did you use it on me?
The moment use. Ah, I see. Dang. And now we have this strategy, I guess.
Defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
Ah.
Battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha.
I see.
I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
Oh. Really? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh dang, I just got chills, man. Damn.
Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Okay, okay.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
Final battle, let's go. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, damn, this is the coolest Genshin moment.
Are you done with your tricks?
No,
Can
not
I finally
yet.
take this as a real battle between gods?
Sure, let's go.
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Boor.
Oh, a new title.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
Wait, no, I don't want to use trial. my Nahida is a lot stronger, dude. Why are you giving me this crap, Bill? Ah, shit. Nah, you know what? Never mind. Well, on a side note, she does have her own weapon. Why is her EM is so low? Was she... Noblesse? Dang. Is she not using... Okay, she's not using full EM here. And that's a bunch of crit rate, so that's definitely a crit rate circlet. Let me guess. A dendro. Oh, no dendro. I'm guessing. Wait, there's only 100 EM. So she's not even using an EM sand then. Yeah, because it's only 100. Because an EM artifact would give you about 180 EM. Dang, this is not even the best artifact. Oh, now the pet is attacking. Oh, we can glide to them. Okay, now so we just need to. Okay, this thing is going to explode. Nice. Fuck. Shield, shield.
Gather. Reality is pain.
Oh, interesting. Gate of Babylon. Nah. This is easy, bro. Easy, easy. Oh shit, my stamina. Oh. Oh shit. I miss it.
Good riddance.
I didn't saw that they changed the destroy the engine.
Solidify.
Illusion shatter. Rest and rebuild. Commit to memory.
Oh fuck. I don't have range.
This is order.
Damn it. How am I supposed to destroy this?
No escape. This may hurt a little.
Ah. Phew. Thank God. That's it, right? Did I fail?
New god awakens.
Shit. Okay, I don't understand that one.
Your eyes have been opened.
Shine down.
Kneel.
Oh shit.
Tremble. Stabilize.
I think we need to get the bigger one and then
Solidify.
ah, here you go. Ah shit. I missed the chance.
Reality is pain.
What the heck? Okay, this is confusing. The way the
Stabilize. Kneel.
okay, the way they did that mechanic is very confusing to me. But I think I have a good idea now. Okay, now change to E. Where you at?
Burn to oblivion.
There you go. I get it now.
Solidify. Tremble.
We have it. Oh, done. Do we have phase 3? Or was that just it? Not to be honest though, I'm a little bit disappointed. It was actually a little bit. It's actually a lot easier than I thought. Is he going to like make him realize his mistake? show him the truth. Oh, so that's what the electro-gnosis look like.
No! Wait! Please! Anything but the gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try!
No.
I'll never go back!
Wait, did he lost his like power source or something? So is he like directly connected to the gnosis now?
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery.
What's that?
Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Okay. Time for the big reveal. Okay, let's see.
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Let's see. Oh, are we going to see the Kanra incident? Oh, I'm excited. This is inside a Irminsul.
This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined.
It looks a bit darker than.
Realm of consciousness?
It looks like maybe the withering is happening to Irminsul.
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this.
Polluted by what? It must be due to the forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know?
Tell her the truth? Yep, about the desert.
Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago.
I see. So that's what happened during Kanria incident.
But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger.
So, if we're in the
But what is the forbidden knowledge though? I wonder.
And it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years.
I see.
The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
What's wrong?
Do you feel sad, Nahida?
I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
Clue? The world forget me?
Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear.
Oh.
But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness.
Alright, let's go.
And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person.
I hope we can use that truth to save everybody.
Each of us needs
Maybe
to be
cure the
mindful of
Elazar?
the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis's protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so scary.
Don't worry, it should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go.
All right. Is there anything at the back? Oh no. Is it that end? Oh wow! A ship! What the heck is this place? Dude!
In the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling towards. If we lose control over our consciousness, we will fall into madness. So let's make sure the boat stays on course.
Okay. There's a bunch of floating island here. And what's that? Is that a moon or something? Well, the enemy seems to be affected by something.
The monsters seem to have been affected by that.
Yeah. Should we kill them?
There is no escape.
Everyone hold hands.
Shine down.
I see everything.
Gather.
Let's go ahead and destroy Ops.
There is no escape.
Commit it to memory.
Alright. Oh, Reef Hound. That's not good. Well, I do have Kokomi here. Okay, so that's good. I guess I could change back to DPS Zhongli then.
Stabilize.
Illusion shattered.
Let's go ahead and use. I don't think I have to use my burst. This is pretty good enough. Okay, dang. She's pretty strong. Okay, Naida is definitely broken with reaction. I cannot wait to get the Sumeru swing. I think I'm probably at level 8 or 9, so it's probably gonna take a few weeks left. Just go right way. There's one more island over there.
Gather.
Shine down.
Everyone hold hands.
See, the fact that her attack went through the line is pretty OP actually. There's a bunch of enemy over there.
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
Rest and rebuild.
Oh shit, wrong one.
I see everything.
Yep, you see, it went through.
Illusion shattered.
Gather.
Everyone hold hands.
Okay, probably a good idea to use it now.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm.
Already got my energy for again. What do you say, Paimon? Okay, let me take a look again. Wanna see real quick. Oh, wait, what? What happened just now? Oh, that was Naida's first. Okay. It was weird just now. I was beginning to think that it's weird. There's a green energy flowing. I forgot that there was her bus here in front. Oh, we're controlling a ship.
We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida?
Probably. The cloud here seems to be the same one that we with the clouds that were present in the Irminsul when we first entered Sumeru.
Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here.
This kind of looks similar to the place where we do the Aranara quest, where we fought with the Marana avatar.
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Some strange thought come from time to time.
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Ooh, seems to be foreshadowing something. Paimon is something else.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before?
Maybe you are her.
No. It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time.
Ah, seems coincidence, don't you think? Perhaps you are Rukkhadevata after you exhausted all your power during the Karya incident.
Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her.
This place seems very dead. Okay, do we finally reach it?
Is this the place you were
Oh,
talking
yes. See the
base of Irminsul?
The cloud seems very similar. Not gonna lie though, it kind of reminds me of the tree at Inazuma because they are both purple. Is it a coincidence though? Can we get closer now?
Well, this is the place.
Alright. Yes, it is the same place from my memories.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Her consciousness.
But the one standing over there is...
Oh, Nahida!
Is that... She looks exactly...
Okay, it is confirmed then. It is confirmed then.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me.
Oh.
Are you surprised by my appearance?
I can't believe my eyes. The two of you look almost exactly the same. Because you are the same.
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness.
Ooh, different voice. I guess that is her adult voice.
We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
Ah, okay, never mind. Maybe it might not be her.
We're of the same nature. Why?
Because you are me, and I am you.
Oh, confirm.
You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow. continuing the tree's life in another form.
In other words, she said that they are both avatars of Irminsul, so in a way, they are Irminsul themselves.
I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago.
Okay.
Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
So this is the connection between you two. Lesser Lord Kusanali and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata are the same person.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
You already are.
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
So just now she said that she's a branch that fell off Irminsul. So does that mean that she has become something else? I'm guessing that is what she is implying here.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, and the future that it leads you to will be yours alone, along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
I have faith in Nahida too. She will definitely become a great Archon.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate.
It's like seeing an alternate it's like seeing you from an alternate universe, I guess.
It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Oh, are we going to learn about that?
I see. You're here seeking answers, right?
We both did.
Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this.
I knew it. The Kanra Cataclysm.
At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to.
Which is?
I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is
Good question. I really want to know it. What is forbidden knowledge here?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world.
A form of
a form
truth.
Of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Teyvat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
Okay.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Okay.
Well, did it work?
Maybe not 100%.
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul.
Okay, so why was the withering keep getting worse then?
But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought.
Okay.
I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well.
Ah, from the forbidden knowledge, I guess.
From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no. How could that happen?
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge. Meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated.
So that's why you said word forget me in order to get rid of the forbidden knowledge.
And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues. All in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
Ah, that is sad. So basically she's telling Nahida to kill her.
Wait, no, I can't.
So that's why she cried in the trailer. It's like meeting a person that you idolize and then you have to kill them for some reason. Well, at least in this case we do have a reason, but it's kind of sad actually. She really idolized Rukadevata so much, and just when she finally got to see her, and then she will start to kill her by herself.
So you realize what that implies. You are very smart indeed. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world.
Ah, okay, that's a lot darker than expected. Dang. So all the people will forget about her? It's like what basically what happened to Spider-Man No Way Home, right? Where he makes all of the people forget about him. Dang, that's kind of sad.
But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I am exactly the same. So how can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do.
You're the god of wisdom, Boer. You should know that there is no other way.
So is that her real name?
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
Dang.
No need to feel so sad, Boer. As someone who delights in wisdom, You should feel joy at finally finding the answer.
Maybe the traveler will not forget about her.
These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along.
Then again though, the traveler doesn't belong to this world, so maybe he's not tied to the rules of this world. Maybe he alone is the only one who can remember Rukkhadevata. I'm hoping for that to be the case.
Let the world completely forget me.
That is so sad. Man.
We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world.
It's made me want to cry a little bit.
In my
Dang.
dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
No, poor Nahida. She went through a lot.
I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people.
Dunyazar, is she gonna get cured?
Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
Nahida?
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused.
Did she forgot already?
We've just saved the world, right?
Yep.
So why am I crying?
Don't tell me.
I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very sad.
Do you still remember what happened just now?
Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Irminsul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Irminsul.
She forgotten her. Did I manage to remember because I'm not from this world? Bingo! I did say that.
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Even Paimon forgot. Paimon doesn't seem to remember either. Has everybody really forgotten Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Should I tell them the truth? No. Oh! Uh-oh. What's happening? Maybe last effort by Rukkhadevata to make us forget. Oh, wait. Wait. Was that the doctor? Oh no, don't tell me he got The Gnosis.
That sound. Traveler, Paimon.
Oh
I've
no.
been waiting here far too
Shit.
long.
No.
But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
Fuck, man. And here I thought we managed to get back the Electronosis. And now not only he's gonna get it, but he's gonna get the Dendro as well.
What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
You want the Gnosis, right?
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru.
Oh shit, so that was not him? Did he use the same technology, the same idea that we use against the sages? Maybe put a consciousness, a subconsciousness into us that say that he did left? But when did he does that actually? Because we don't wear the Akasha terminal at all before we enter the city.
Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
Oh wait, what? Clones?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals.
Oh, wow. So that's what it means, I guess, at the Winter Night Lazo. Segments of all my ages and made them into independent individual. So different version of Doctor have different memories, different personalities.
That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
It's an insult to the very concept of life.
Yep.
Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you are in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Nah. He knows Scaramouche is going to betray them. But he was planning to wait us to drop our cards, I guess.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
Oh.
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment.
Yep.
You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then?
He probably has some failsafe, like self-destruct button or something.
Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome.
Oh,
But you're
okay.
right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
So you do look forward that the new god becomes a success.
As
Okay.
an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all.
Yep.
All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials.
The gnosis, I guess.
For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Oh.
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Teyvat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness.
Ooh. Did we finally manage to keep our gnosis?
As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru.
Okay, so she's only giving the
But
electro-gnosis.
this electro-gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
Get all of the Fatui off Sumeru.
How about erasing all your other segments?
Oh.
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me?
Pretty sure she has.
Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Oh, so he's not seeing eye to eye with his other clones?
Like you said, It's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
Nah, I think he's just that desperate for the
I
gnosis.
don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price?
Yep.
Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead.
I'm not liking it. I feel like he's going to come back later.
But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have
Please wait!
Oh, trippy.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics
He's
once
gonna
again.
shut down Akasha.
There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time.
Third time? Oh, I guess the second time is during the Tanari part,
Another
I guess.
chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
Oh, is this regarding the truth of this world that we heard in the trailer?
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Teyvat are fake?
Oh, what?
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
We're not gonna find out about it, huh? Shit. Dang it. It's gonna be another, why don't you find out about it on the other nation then? Damn it, we're only going to learn about the truth at the very end of the journey.
Together! Okay. Wake him up. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up!
Good morning, Paimon.
Morning! How are you feeling today?
Pretty good.
Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from going out now, right?
That's right. What's happening here? It's like we're going through deja vu, going through the Gandalfville village again. On that day, we lost consciousness in battle. When we woke up, we found ourselves in Gandalfville, and Tainari and Kalpa were looking after us. I heard that it was Sainu who brought us here. Tainari complained that Sainu was always sending people to him, but he has taken great care of us. After completely exhausting ourselves, we had a good rest here. After a few days, we finally recovered enough to be able to go back out. From what Tainari and Kalpa said, the Akasha has been turned off completely, and the people of Sumeru will no longer rely on it. Such a big change will certainly affect people's life, but it will definitely be a good thing. Yep, people won't be slaves to the Akasha anymore. Ollie?
Looks like you're awake.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Morning,
I
Kai.
prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you'll like it.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
Well, good for you then.
And Paimon bets they're all delicious.
We'll see about that. Okay, so it is delicious then.
By the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Paimon hasn't already read it?
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So Paimon didn't open it. Alright, let's read it now.
Who is it?
It's from Nilu.
Ah.
We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Saino's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra.
Ah, I see.
As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back.
It's in 2 days. Okay.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
We're just doing our part.
Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you.
But you're amazing too, Kalpa.
Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Alright.
Good morning. How do you feel today?
Wait, I guess.
Much better. How about you?
How's your wound?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
Ooh. Dang it.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
Is she really cured? Hopefully she forgot about Scaramouche.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects. The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. The forest rangers will still need to do the work.
I appreciate that's a lot to ask.
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Of course he does. He's your good friend.
You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Oh, are we going to bring everyone?
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Maybe Sino didn't know. Maybe it is a surprise celebration.
Perhaps, or alternatively,
Yep.
he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
Probably if he knows he's going to be evading it, and try to go somewhere else. I guess Nilu's only planning on telling him once festivities are underway.
You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kala has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me.
Come on, dude. Just a little bit of time
You
off.
see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? Who?
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
What the heck?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidya forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Ah, okay. Is your... Oh! So his master was in prison.
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable.
Okay.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidya forest.
Nah, it's better to clap their ass. We need Sino to kill them.
When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again.
Nah, I don't buy it. They've tortured Nahida for so long. They need to be punished.
As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
There's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Probably.
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go, but be careful.
Yay! Will do!
Can we talk to them both again? Oh, that's Coley. We can try talking to her again.
Everything has been getting better lately, and my mood has been improving as well. You can come find me anytime if you need anything.
Thanks for looking after us.
You're welcome. I was just doing my duty. Remember to talk to Master Tainari before you leave.
Alright. What about Tainari? Is he still here? Oh. Where did he went to before?
You'd like to ask about?
Ah, House of Acacia.
Ah, yes. Thanks for remembering her. She continued her training in the forest after she recovered. As a scholar, she never slacks off.
What about her memories of Scaramouche?
A lot has happened lately. Kale and I have been busy. But don't worry, we'll take care of ourselves. As for Sino's reinstatement, the more I think about it, the more I suspect that he just doesn't have a single clue about this feast. But this does remind me that Kale and I should find an opportunity to celebrate him as well. He has helped me a lot during this time. And you as well. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Take care. Please, find me if you need anything.
Who's this?
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished telling things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Okay.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon!
We got your letter, so here we are!
You're the best! The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Who's the other guest?
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Or maybe they decide to do a surprise appearance?
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilou is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong.
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste!
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye.
Ah, she's shy.
Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Nonsense! It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
We do have a camera.
I wonder where we can find one.
Ah, we do have one.
I don't want you giving pictures of me to everyone. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Okay, we'll go around and check.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
Do you know where everybody is?
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia.
Okay.
As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time.
Probably hiding from people.
I'm not too sure about Ramon's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Okay, I feel like this is gonna take a little bit of time, although it is actually the finale, but I'm already feeling a bit sleepy and I have to work tomorrow, so I think I'm just gonna pause it here and I'll be back with the power of editing in a blink. Poof! We're trying to find all of the people that, all of our friends that were supposed to go to the ceremony and all. Oh, he's at the Academia, is it? Should I just teleport back to... Yeah, I think I should just teleport back to this one here. Okay, my Nahida has actually dealt quite a bit of damage already, but this C2 is probably gonna boost her a lot more. Alhaitham?
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the House of Dana.
House
you
of
should be able to
Dana.
find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Sino?
Mr. Cave was just here asking
Mr.
about
Cave?
him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here.
Who's Mr. Cave? I forgot already.
Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No, not at all.
No way. We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
Well, they got their punishment pretty low, to be honest. Is that Alhaitham? Wait, who is... Hang on a second. I'm trying to get a good look here. Is that someone we knew? Hang on. Doesn't look familiar.
Somewhere, right?
Who is that actually? Yeah, he's definitely got a playable character vibe. Maybe an upcoming character, I guess.
But it looks like he might not have time for us.
He's already talking with someone else.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
Who are you?
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway.
Oh,
Just put it aside.
he looks good.
I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh, interesting. We got 2 Giga Chat here in Sumeru. But I don't really care so much. I already got my ideal team.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Yep, he's definitely a playable character. I can already feel it.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the
Kaveh.
Sharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Really?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Oh, you...
Can you guys get a room here?
See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
And here I thought Sino was the one who is the #1 anti-Alhazen.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
It's probably closed already.
Having a fight?
Let's see how this plays out. We're not in a rush anyway.
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Oh, so he's an architect.
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering your utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand.
Interesting. Okay, now I have a feeling that he's going to be a prominent character in the upper part of the desert where the tornado was present there. That's gonna be my guess.
Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true...
True what?
Hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Wow, he doesn't even know that all of this stuff that has been happening inside the Sumeru city.
While you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Why not us around?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand.
Oh, so does he have some funding from the sages?
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilou. Have you received her letter?
Probably haven't read it yet.
Letter?
Nilou said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
He's probably the last person that Sino want to be present at the celebration.
If she addressed the letter to all Hatham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Probably not until now.
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
So you are basically who's the person that is in charge right now, I'm guessing?
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them.
Would have been better if we can kick their ass.
4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the academia. I don't know where to begin.
One of them was Tainari's master, right? I think. The 6 great sages. Sounds pretty powerful.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom.
Ah, I see. And all of them have forgotten their roots, I guess.
Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans, attaching themselves to the 6 great schools, have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia.
I see.
Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages.
So, are we going to elect new 6 sages?
Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage.
And that was Azar.
Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar, and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
One of them was Tainari's master, right?
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Probably.
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Paimon has a point.
Yes,
Friends
about
with
that.
connection.
You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the Academia. But I refused.
Why though? I think you would be a great Grand Sage. I think it's because that is not his interest. I think he is more interested in doing studies.
Why? Can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages.
Yeah, see?
Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
But he does have a quality as a leader though.
Oh, alright. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
I see.
That's not my job either.
Oh, never mind.
I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia before the new sages take office.
So you're still a leader now, even if it's just temporary.
And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
That was Kavis just now, right?
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Probably a
Do
rival.
we look like friends?
Nope.
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate.
Roommate? Interesting.
You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
It didn't seem to be to believe a word you told him.
Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
Ah.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Thanks for your hard work these days.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
Alright, I'll see you there.
Alright, so we got one attendee. Let's go ahead and take the book. Probably a good idea to talk to him again.
The House of Dana is the last quiet place in the whole Academia now. I was originally planning to stay here a little longer.
But
there's a chance that Kaveh might show up again. What a nuisance. I'd better go somewhere else.
They really hate each other, huh?
This is Port Ormos. Now where could
Dunyazar.
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Oh, he seems to be doing good. I'm happy for you.
It's been so long since we've seen you.
Since you got locked up.
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life. I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Didn't expect to see you here.
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Ah, back to being a bodyguard, I see.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Probably going to help Raman rebuilding the Eremites.
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayani.
She's not wrong.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
Oh, are you going somewhere?
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Oh, why not follow us then?
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Are you getting bored already?
Probably.
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru, and as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, there's still a lot of mystery to be solved in the desert.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll
Ah,
hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the Academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the Academia?
wait, what? As a what? As a bodyguard or something? A matra?
What?
We didn't hear anything about
I
that.
heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the Academia. But only if I wanted to.
Nah, that's not your style.
Whoa.
Go out in the world.
Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
I can imagine though.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some work in the Academia.
Probably he wanted someone that he can trust. That is my guess.
No, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a monk.
Yeah, that is another suggestion, I guess. That is gonna fit to her profile.
Because you're super amazing!
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose. In fact,
Well, that sounds
I chose
more
this
like
job
her.
from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm sure she'll do fine.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again.
I guess being free is just a part of how Dia operates.
Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Probably a good time for the desert people to switch like their occupation. I mean, they already have one genius, which is what was her name again? I forgot her name already. The girl, the assistant to the Grand Sage.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
She might be, but hopefully not.
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
Enough time to went to the celebration then.
Have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
Wait, you also don't know? Who's the delivery guy here? Who's the mailman? We need to fire them.
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and we
makes
tend to leave
sense.
quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
Why don't they just leave the letter like beneath the door? Just slide it in beneath the door. That would have worked out, I think.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
Nah, it's okay.
It must be something important for Nilu to specifically write to us like that.
Oh, why not just tell them?
She said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Maybe it's going to be a celebration to welcome Nahida as well.
Great! I'll be sure to attend.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast?
Nah.
Can I just show up looking like this?
I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she wants to see us as our most natural selves.
All right, then this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
Oh, okay, so that just leaves two of
General
them.
Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Sadly, we don't have the Akasha anymore to predict his movement.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. You can try your luck there.
He did seems to sense something during the Act 4 at the tomb. I guess it's because the vision showed us someone who's wearing the same outfit as him, who I think is supposed to be his ancestor.
As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet him.
Thanks, Tia.
Don't mention it. You'd better get going.
Alright, on to our next stop. It's been a while since we last visited Aru Village.
Oh, maybe we can invite Candice as well.
Ah, there's Sino.
It's been a while.
What brings you here?
Nothing.
Well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tanari is recovering well too.
That's good to hear.
Thank you for taking us to him.
You're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
Yeah, some unfinished business.
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Raman?
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble. And
This
need us
girl.
to help.
The girl that I was talking about. I forgot her name already.
Raman! And
Sataria.
Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Wait, she doesn't remember us?
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the
I forgot. We didn't met her in person. We were hacking into people's mind and talked through them. So no wonder she doesn't know us.
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so guarded.
I see.
How have you been doing lately?
I'm doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
Really?
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
And which direction is that?
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Maybe exploring the ruins?
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
You sure? Aren't you a good scholar?
What?
You're not going to be a scholar?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
So she's probably want to learn more about King Deshret then.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
So to give a new direction for the people of the desert, I guess, rather than all of them become a mercenary. So give them a chance to pursue academic, I guess.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people.
Okay, that's very noble of her.
That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Sataria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night.
Isn't that the meaning of her name, right? Nahida told us about that previously.
The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
It's okay.
You deserve these compliments.
Yeah, you
Mercenaries
do.
are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why we recognize extraordinary actions that common people would easily overlook.
Setaria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the Academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission. As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me.
Well, that all is about to change right
But
now.
what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul.
The gaslighting incident.
Setaria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's
I feel
grasp
bad
on you
now.
will become. Setaria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Dang, we brainwash her. Dang. Acer is evil.
Miss.
These words
Oops.
sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the Academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Oh, so does the people not know about the sage's plan previously?
Azar has received much needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Lord Sino
Oops.
helped me obtain permission to leave the Academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Oh? Maybe another division of Matra for the desert?
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the Academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
So does all the people suddenly know about Lesser Lord Kusanali after the incident?
Apart from this, the Academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Setaria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
That was from the Act 4, right?
I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
Is it okay to tell them? We're not supposed to tell Sino, right?
Not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilu. Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend.
Oh, so we just doesn't have to tell them what the celebration is all about.
At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
Paimon, I'm not sure if that is a good idea to reveal.
Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the Academia after the feast.
Celebration? Feast?
Oh, so you really didn't know.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Tainari was right. He really didn't know.
Is it a good idea to tell him? Wouldn't have it been much better to be a surprise?
Like you'll have to be there.
He doesn't want to, but I guess he have to now.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
He doesn't. He's a workaholic.
No, not really. But I'll go.
You two are invited as well.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
Maybe she should come and then you come as her bodyguard
I'm
then.
afraid I won't be able to join you.
Ah.
Although, if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilu for me. The message is, I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky. You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful, so much so that it was prohibited. Please keep dancing, and someday I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
That's a pretty long message. Wouldn't it have been a lot better if you just write a letter?
Okay, we've got all that down.
We'll be sure to give the message to
Our
Nilu.
job here is complete as well. Oh, Sino, remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure you're there.
Right?
Got it.
What about Nahida though?
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
I'm here.
He doesn't seem so excited.
Ah, there you are.
Good evening.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I guess.
propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Oh shit.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
I'm not sure Sino is interested for a chat though.
Everything looks quite good.
Wow, Paimon can't wait. Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here.
Of course, that's what you're interested in. I thought it was supposed to be like, you know, a big celebration with other people. So I guess it's just between the friends.
Wow, it's so delicious. Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing.
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
She's really trying hard to hire her as a bodyguard again.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
For... nah.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully.
You sure it is luck? Maybe it is your talent, your to strategize thing.
Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah, everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show.
She kind of make a point there actually.
Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
I'm gonna talk about it in the end probably, if I remember.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
There's one more talent under our belt.
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
Returned to the Academia, abandoned and neglected. Oh, yeah. So did she... Oh. Maybe she's the only person that knows about it?
Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it.
So that's how basically my question was answered straight up after that. Okay, so they think that she used all her power and then she lost her wisdom and memories of the past. You know what? That is actually what I thought was happening to Ruka Devata, and she became Nahida. But apparently it's not entirely true. She is, in a way, is Nahida herself, but in a different kind of manner.
This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
No. Keep it to yourself.
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Nothing.
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
This is sad though. He's the only one who's it's like he's the only one carrying the burden of remembering Ruka Devata. That is really sad.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return?
Lock her up. It seemed that after everyone forgot Greater Lord Ruka Devata, their understanding of Sumeru's history has also changed. But what happened to the people outside of Sumeru though? That is something that I'm quite curious. And what about records and not memories? Is her entire existence like completely vanished? Not just in people's memory, but as well as record? Now everyone believes that Lesser Lord Kusanali has been Sumeru's Archon all along. Maybe I'm the only one in all of Teyvat who remembers the Greater Lord Ruka Devata ever existed. Dang. You know, previously, it kind of seems like Nahida was like the saddest between the two, between Ruka Devata and Nahida. She always felt inferior to Ruka Devata, but now it kind of seems like Ruka Devata is actually the saddest part here because she has to be forgotten by her people. What a great sacrifice. I would say just as King Dashret sacrificed himself for the people, maybe? As the witness of all that happened, I shall respect her choice and keep the secret for her.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Is that the correct saying?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
I agree 100%.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
But I don't think Nahida would agree to that.
I respect our deity's decision and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
He's not interested in to become one.
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
No, because he's a very good scholar.
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
Nah.
I did have my own motive. but it had nothing to do with being a sage.
Probably he doesn't like to be tied to command and stuff.
If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
Yeah.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe.
Mm-hmm.
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
What, you think there's more motive to that? Nah, it's just that
Only reason
simple.
why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
Yeah, you wanna have a comfy life.
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
He does.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
Oh, he is happy. He
It's
is
not
all
about
about
being
judgment.
There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now.
I'm pretty sure he smiles when he tortured people.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
She's probably a good match for him. Oh, I guess this is probably the end. Let's talk to Nilou first. Or maybe... Oh, Dunyaza is 50 here.
Ah, there you are, traveler.
What's up?
Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know. I'll be sure to take note of it.
It's great. Thanks for inviting me.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
Oh yeah, we have a message to tell you.
I'm honored to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances.
She will probably be busy, but I'm sure she would like that.
I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you.
Alright. Oh, we can talk to her. I'm guessing it's both
the
of
grilled
them.
meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello! Oh, I'm so happy Nilou invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
My pleasure. I'm glad we could help.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Oh, that's it? Sino?
The atmosphere here is good. And everything is delicious.
Must be rare to see you at such a lively gathering.
Yeah. I don't often come to such places. But it feels quite good.
Probably you should do this more often
I
than...
have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
Nah, it's alright. Don't worry about us.
There's always next time. We're friends after all.
It's very sweet, I guess, coming from you.
This feast is pretty good. I like it.
Last one. You got chat him.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings.
Oh,
but
really?
The atmosphere here is quite good.
I thought you might find it boring.
No. This gathering today has a unique meaning.
Hmm? Meaning to what?
The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts. Unlike the farces at the Academia.
Ah,
That
see.
happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying.
Probably.
I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house.
Both keys? Oh no, Kavi is gonna be mad.
Oh well.
Alright. Is Nahida going to appear? Wait,
Hey,
is he sleeping?
your head is starting to droop.
Maybe Nahida is trying to contact us? I'm suddenly a little sleepy. It feels like I'm about to nod off.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy.
Really?
Of course. Just wait here for Paimon.
Nah, I'm sure we're gonna fall asleep right now. I think Nahida is trying to talk to us. Probably. Is it because I didn't sleep well last night that I feel sleepy all of a sudden? Or is it because I'm too full? Oh, is it Nahida or maybe Scaramouche? We do have a connection with him, right? Time is stopped. I guess it's because it is in our mind.
It's me.
Ah, so it is Nahida. It looks like my consciousness is connected to yours again.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
Is there anything you need from me?
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in.
Oh, do you want to hack into me now?
Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time.
Probably a good idea to set up outside of the city every once in a while.
Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
What's that?
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
I'm sure they'll understand. So that's what this is about. Nahida, it would be better if you could do that yourself. True! Come out! Touch some grass.
Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
No, but I'm sure everyone is going to be happy to meet you. Something in this world must be done by yourself.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they?
Nah, it's okay. I'm sure it will work out fine.
What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
You worry too much, girl. It'll be fine. Please, don't worry too much.
Let me think about it. Okay.
Come out now.
Yes, I have.
Ah, no, she's hacking into us.
Everyone is myself, right? So
Dang it, girl.
I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Dang, girl. You're abusing your power now, huh? Then at least promise me you won't say anything weird when you're in my body.
Everyone.
Is our voice the same?
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food.
Maybe in their perspective, our voice is the same.
It's me.
Huh? That voice.
Oh, so the voice does changes.
Hold up, what's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
She knows everyone.
Yes, I already know every one of you. paid them?
Sign.
Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Ah, she can see her.
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the Academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Teyvat would have suffered great misfortune.
Yep.
People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
I'm sure she does.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be.
Yeah.
We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated
I'm
to
sure
you.
she does.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
Change back to the traveler. Nice transition. See, just like I said, everybody is very happy to meet you.
Yeah.
Anything else? And the feast end on a perfect note. Surely that's not the end. Oh, the next day.
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
Probably.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Still nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony. Alright, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida?
Yeah, would be a good idea. I'm guessing this is where we going to question her about stuff.
She should be in the Academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Yep, probably about stuff that has happened as well as the next destination. Sanctuary of Sarastana.
Nahida! Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know?
Oh, finally question time about the Akasha.
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to.
Did you give your dendronosis?
I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently.
Probably she did give it.
But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru.
I'm pretty sure Kadevata have a different idea on its implementation, but somehow people have misused it in a different way, especially these sages. And right now people have been a lot more dependent on it that it has become a bit pretty bad device for human, I guess.
Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them.
Yeah.
And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia.
Oh, maybe you become the Grand Sages then.
The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally.
Maybe that is going to be for future content. Events, maybe?
I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long.
True.
I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
About what happened after I fell asleep that day. Oh, so we didn't know.
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Oh, so she did tell us, maybe? Did he take the gnosis?
Not exactly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles.
Yep.
In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago.
I wonder
I used
why.
this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it. I
You
assumed
sure
that the
about
Heavenly
that?
Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom.
So she did trade her dendronosis then. Maybe we didn't know the detail. We only got to know the little bits that we got from the cutscene. About the Balladeer.
He's still in a coma.
Ah.
I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features.
Like what?
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil.
So that's how he's going to become the Wanderer. Maybe Nahida remove all of his memory and then pretty much make a new person, I guess, based on his body.
In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself.
Okay.
His future will be determined by fate.
About Fontaine. Oh, the next stop on my journey.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice?
Justice. I'm guessing that is the best place for Sino. It's all about justice.
As far as I know, that nation operates in the judicial system.
I see.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
Oh. Does?
No,
Is
there's
it a
chief
he
justice
or?
in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Fossilor, won't preside over
Fossilor.
individual trials.
Is it a he or a she?
However, even then, Fossilor
Herself,
will
so
still make
it's a
herself
she.
present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere.
Ah.
As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict.
Seems like someone powerful, you know, but if you talk about justice, we already have one example, which is Sino, so he's like a DPS, right? So what if the Hydro Archon is a DPS?
Anyway, let's just say she's got,
Unique.
a very unique personality.
Usually, water is, I think probably in Genshin, what hydro is being associated to healing. So I'm hoping that is not the case for the Hydro Archon. And if you think about it, Nahida is actually the one who is like a DPS actually, and she's doing a crazy amount of damage. Okay, I've got nothing else to say.
Sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Oh, about our twins.
Huh? You mean about your sister?
Oh, so she does know.
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister.
But we both came from beyond the Sea of Stars. There shouldn't be any information on her in Irminsul, unless it's because she is involved in a lot of activities in Teyvat.
Yeah, isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on him or his sister.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you.
But probably someone that is close to us. So for example, Irminsul doesn't have information on me, but it does have information on Paimon, which is always with us. So I'm guessing that is also the case with our twins then.
However, there must be something different about your sister.
Oh.
Because as it turns out, the world has recorded information on her after all.
Huh. Interesting.
What? There is only one possible explanation. She belongs to this world.
Wait. Does that mean we are not actually twins? Don't tell me she created us. So that is why we are maybe using some... Maybe she used forbidden knowledge? And that is why we are not a part of this world? I don't know. How is that possible? We journeyed the Sea of Stars all of our lives until we came here. How could she possibly hail from Teyvat? Or what if that is actually not our sister? Maybe our sister is still captured by the Heavenly Principle. Things don't add up. Is there something wrong with my memories? Or is it this world that has done something to her?
But none of this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
I'm more inclined to agree with the later idea, which is something about this world. Do you have any further intel? Do you know what she has been through?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling
Suddenly
appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat.
Just like what we are doing right now. And during the Reunited Quest, she did say that we will learn about the truth of this world, I guess.
But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy.
Oh, really now?
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to her?
Or maybe she found a way to like separate herself from this world.
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating her fate.
Huh.
And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Could it be related to the Abyss?
But even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world.
Yeah.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
Descenders?
What's a descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right?
Yep.
A very important part of the intel was about this world's descenders.
Descenders?
External beings, ones that don't belong to this world.
Like us.
Traveler, you are Teyvat's fourth descendant.
Fourth? There's 3 more? Oh, this is getting more interesting.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the Traveler? And his sister isn't even one of them?
Is one of the Fatui? Maybe the number 1 Harbinger is one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles.
Ah, so that is why she is very powerful.
As for the other descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom.
That's a lot of information. So we only know 2 of them, which is one of them is us, one of them is the Heavenly Principle, and our twins is not one of them. So meaning there is still 2 missing descendants.
There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Same here. I need some time to reflect on what you said.
Soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Does your how far has your Wi-Fi signal working? Can it work in other nation? I mean, to be fair though, she did reach us during the summertime event, so I would say she does have a pretty good range. You still talk to her?
Is there anything you want to know?
Is it the same one? About the Akasha, about what happened after yeah, I guess that is all.
You'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru.
Not so soon, I guess.
I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world.
Oh, true.
If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you...
Okay. That's the same dialogue. Alright. Okay, so I guess let's have a talk a little bit. With regards to the next content, as you can see, I've yet to do even a single one of these Sumeru story quests yet. So that is something that I'm going to do. I will be starting off all of them in order. Starting with Tainari, and then Sino, and Nilo, and Nilo, and the last one will be Naida. So that means that Nahida's story quest would still be a long way from being uploaded into the YouTube channel. My guess is probably going to be during the 3.3 version. And considering the fact that this Archon quest itself is pretty long, so it's probably going to be split into 2 parts, which leave me probably about 2 or 3 weeks left before 3.3. So I'm gonna guess that all of that is going to be for the story quest of the character here. Let's see. Oh yeah, so first let's talk about the gnosis here. So
what they say is true.
I think it is pretty much confirmed. I think it is pretty much confirmed that both the gnosis was traded with the doctor. So the electronosis was simply given to them because Nahida thought that it would just bring conflict, which is very interesting, to be honest, because that is actually something that Yaimiko also thought. So was that something that the electronosis always side effect? Does it always have like an effect where it draws conflict to them? Which is interesting as well. So, and then the doctor did offer that he want to trade information for the dendronosis, which according to what we heard from Nahida just now, I'm guessing that she did give her dendronosis to the doctor then. So but that is interesting though. That information that she gave us earlier was actually mind-blowing. So we are not the only one who came from Otherworld. So there's someone who is isekai here as well. And interestingly enough, the Heavenly Principal herself is a descender. It became more confusing, to be honest, with this new revelation. And what is up with our twin then? Why does we have a memory that she is actually from this world? If that is the case, then how are we a twin? Is that like something like a miracle? A twin from Otherworld? That could be. And aside from that, what else is the truth of this world? I'm pretty sure that is not all of them. And there's a probability that Nahida is still holding back on some information, or probably it's because she doesn't know about it as well. I'm still looking forward to learn more about that. Okay, now what do I think about this story of Sumeru so far? I really like it. I think it's the best story that we got so far. I'm not sure how you guys think about it, but I personally think that it is the best Archon quest so far. The whole Archon quest, chain of Archon quest that we got. I like that miHoYo finally decided to take their time to develop a well-written, in my opinion, a well-written Archon quest, which is not rushed, which is not very short, and divided into quite a number. I would have wished it was spreaded much more, but this is for me a big improvement. And there's also the fact that each of the act is actually a lot longer than all of the previous Archon quests. I personally think that. So I like how the story is being written now. I'm really hoping that it's going to be better for the future. So I'm really looking forward to the next region Archon quest. Well, I also look forward to the intermission Archon quest as well, like the one with Dainsleif. That is also something that I'm looking forward to. When was the quest for Dainsleif with? It was 2.6. Yeah, 2.6 is when Dainsleif quest is came out. So I wonder when is the next quest involving Dainsleif is going to be released then. Probably somewhere around that area as well, I guess. What else? Oh, with regards to the theory, okay, first theory that I want to talk about is Nahida's identity. So in a way, I am correct in a sense that Nahida is actually Ruka Devata, but it's just not the exact Ruka Devata, but in a way both of them are actually the same. Both of them are an avatar of Irminsul, so that is why in a way they are the same. But Ruka Devata did say that she was being plucked from the tree in order to become something different. So in a way she is actually different as well. So that is interesting. So they did kind of try to lead us into thinking that she is the actual Ruka Devata. But interestingly enough, that is something that became a reality to the people of Sumeru. They end up thinking that it was Nahida the whole time that was their Archon, and she exhausted her power as well as her wisdom during the Kanria incident, and that is why the sages abandoned her. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is my theory with regards to Scaramouche. I did say previously that it's either that he suddenly repent after we beat him, or we managed to beat him to the point that he is kinda dead, and then we sort of since he's in a way is like a robot, so we kind of reprogram him to become a good. So I think that is actually what is happening right now based on what Nahida said just now. So he's still in a coma, which is very interesting. So I think it is because of how the process of making him into a god kind of required it for him to be connected directly into the electro-gnosis, and because of that, if we since Nahida managed to get the gnosis back, so he kind of lost his power source in a way for a robot, if you want to give an example. So it's like a robot losing their power source, so they are not able to live. So that seems to be the case for now, but Nahida did say that he is in a coma. So since he is coming onto the next version, so I'm gonna guess Nahida did the programming herself, or it might be interesting if they suddenly decide to bring Ace into the equation here. Maybe A will come to Sumeru just to reset Scaramouche setting, reprogram back to become good. That is also a possibility. So yeah, I think overall I am very satisfied with version 3. It has been a very incredible journey. In terms of aesthetic, although the forest is beautiful, I somehow still like the scenery of Inazuma, and I do have a thing for Japanese culture, so I guess that is also why I'm more biased towards Inazuma. But you cannot deny that there's a lot of interesting stuff in Sumeru, a lot of different mechanics, and a lot more depths. And it's not just horizontal stuff where it's just traveling from one side of the map to the other, but there's a lot of verticality involved. There's a lot of depth inside a map. When you see, let's say if you want to farm for something by using the interactive map, just because the stuff that you're looking for is over here in the map doesn't mean it can be easily be spotted, because it might be somewhere deep in the underground. So I kind of like that there's a lot of depth into the region of Sumeru. It is painful in the ass, to be honest, because it's really hard to know whether you have really explored all of the areas in Sumeru. But I guess that is in a way where the percentage of exploration progress comes in then. But overall, I am very happy with the version. There is still a lot of stuff that I want to grind for. I want to explore a lot of the areas in this region. There is actually a lot of hidden stuff that I occasionally accidentally just found by accident, just when I was trying to travel from one place to another, maybe during the daily quest and all. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's one area over here. No, I'm not sure why I marked this place, but there's actually a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure this is where there is like a big ruin. I'm not sure which robot is that. Is it a ruin drake, or there's something over here that is locked and it is tied to the one of the world mechanism where all of the monsters are being sealed by the dendro energy. And I think we need to release all of them, which, if I remember correctly, there's 16. Then only we can proceed with the quest over here. But that is something that I'm going to do on my free time. If there is something that I'm disappointed, that is actually going to be the Scaramouche boss battle here. See, he looks very almighty and all, and I was expecting him to be a very hard boss, but apparently he is very easy, to be honest. And as much as I appreciate miHoYo to introduce the battle using mechanics, which is actually great, but it is actually very an easy battle if you compare it to, I think the toughest, I would say Ezra is still the hardest boss, and the Raiden Shogun is on the second. Now the Raiden Shogun is only hard because of the Susanoo that she is using, but if you have a pretty high DPS, you can pretty much melt her without her transforming into that form. I do have that on my alternate account. I do have the machine gun, which is able to pretty much one-shot her, not one-shot, but one-phase her before she transforms. Unfortunately, I don't have a fast burst DPS for my main account, but that has changed since I got Nahida, and I almost was able to one-phase her by using Nahida just now before I started my recording, and that was before I got my C2 actually. So I probably can actually one-phase her now, but that is something that I'm going to try on my own. But I guess that is it for my conclusion. I guess this has been an incredible journey. It felt like watching a very well written movie, the whole Archon quest for Sumeru, and the whole Act 5 felt like watching a heist movie, which I really like. So this was an incredible journey, and I'm looking forward to what other stories that miHoYo decide to put out for Sumeru region. I think I'm most interested about this region here where the sand tornado is located. There's like a structure that is similar to the chasm. It has a spiral effect, so I'm quite interested on what is happening over here. So I guess that is going to be it for this episode then. I hope you guys enjoy all of those videos that I've put out, as well as from Aizo, and I really appreciated all of the support that you guys gave us, and hopefully you'll continue to support us in the future. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.